In this lesson, we are going to derive the formula for electric field due to a dipole at a point on the equatorial line, that is also known as broadside on position. So here we have a dipole, minus q charge here and plus q charge here. The distance between the two charges, let us call it 2a. So this is the equatorial line passing through the midpoint of the dipole. This distance is a, and this distance is also a. The point P, where we want to find the electric field, is at a distance r from the center of the dipole. So now we want to find the electric field at this point P. We know that this distance of the plus charge from that point will be root over r square plus a square, Pythagoras theorem. Same way, the minus charge is also at the same distance, root over r square plus a square. Now first let us try to look at the electric field due to the plus charge alone. To find the direction of electric field, we can imagine a positive test charge here. The direction of the force on that positive test charge is the direction of electric field. So this plus charge will create an electric field away from itself in this direction. Now let us look at the minus charge. If we imagine a positive test charge here, this will be attracted by this minus charge. So therefore, the electric field due to this minus charge here is towards that minus charge, and therefore it will be in this direction. Both the charges are of the same magnitude because it is a dipole, and the distance of both the charges from this point P is also same. Therefore, the magnitude of the electric field due to this charge alone and this charge alone will be same, and that is given by K, which is Coulomb's constant, 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught into the charge Q divided by distance square. So both these electric fields have the same magnitude, kq by r square. Now if you call this angle theta, this will also be theta. And if this is theta, if you draw a horizontal line here, then these are alternate angles, so this will be theta. And these are corresponding angles, so this will also be theta. Therefore, the x component of the electric field due to positive charge will be E cos theta, and the y component will be E sin theta. Same way, the x component of the electric field due to minus charge will be E cos theta in the same direction, but the y component will be E sin theta in opposite direction. Therefore, this E sin theta and E sin theta will cancel out. You are left with only E cos theta plus 2E cos theta. Therefore, the net electric field at this equatorial point, a point on the equatorial line, will be equal to 2E cos theta in the magnitude. Now E we have got here. So E is kq by r square. This r is the distance actually. So r here is actually root over r square plus a square. So this will be root over r square plus a square whole square. So this is actually kq by root over r square plus a square whole square, because r here R is the distance between the charge and the point, that is equal to root over r square plus a square here. So this is E equatorial 2 times E, which is kq by root over r square plus r square whole square, and cos theta. Cos theta will be adjacent side by hypotenuse. This is A and the hypotenuse is root over r square plus a square. So this will become adjacent side A divided by root over r square plus a square. So this is the electric field at point P. Now Q into 2A is called dipole moment. So instead of writing Q into 2A, we can write that as dipole moment. So we get here K into dipole moment P. Dipole moment is magnitude of either charge multiplied by the distance between them. 2A is not double the distance, 2A is the distance between the charges. So be aware of that. And this becomes Kp by r square plus a square whole to the power 3 by 2. Because Q into 2A is P. So this is the formula for electric field at an equatorial point, right? At a point on the equatorial line. This distance of point P will typically be large and this A will be small because 2A itself is small, so A will be small. So we can neglect A with respect to R. If you can do that, if A is much less than R or R is much greater than A, then if we neglect that A here, then we get R cube. So we get the electric field at an equatorial point as Kp by R cube. Now the direction of this electric field is opposite to the direction of dipole moment. Dipole moment is from minus to plus charge. So P vector is in this direction. And the electric field, that is 2E cos theta, is in the opposite direction. So direction of this electric field is opposite to P vector. For the axial point, the electric field was in the same direction as P vector. And the magnitude also was double. So E axial is equal to minus 2 times E equatorial. Minus sign is showing opposite direction. E axial is in the direction of dipole moment. E equatorial is opposite to dipole moment. And dipole moment is from minus charge to plus charge.